All right, so I'm just going to do a trend review and just show what happened. So this is an important concept, so that's why I'm going over it. So over here you have this rally on the big volume, big price. You see the volume is like 4,500 and it goes up about 11 bricks. After that, there's a breakout and there's another rally. And here is when there's you know that something's not right because the volume goes from 45 to 113. That's more than double volume. But what do you get for it? You get the same amount of distance. So what happens is it's becoming harder to go up, meaning it takes much more volume to go higher. Why is that? It's because they're sell orders, and absorbing them takes up volume. So absorb, sell order, etc., etc. So 113 produces 11 bricks. Before 45 produced 11 bricks. Why? Less pressure is required for the same amount of volume, same amount of progress. Here, more than double the pressure, more than double the force is required for the same amount of distance, the same amount of progress. This is an example of some degree of effort. There's an increasing amount of effort to get the same amount of reward. This is a red flag. After that, this is also an issue because volume now is decreasing and it goes higher. So the way you interpret this is that there's a shortening of the thrust and a decrease in volume of 1/3. This is helping make the case that volume now is was that lack of demand. And then one more rally up, it's even lower. So I mean, this is lack of demand. Why? Because demand goes from 113 to 30 to 15 as the price goes higher. So something is it's not just lack of demand, it's actually confirming the prior wave caused exhaustion. Why? Because the subsequent waves have less volume and less distance. Therefore, you come to the conclusion that demand is getting exhausted. And when demand gets exhausted, supply gets happy. And this is their signature right here, where as demand gets exhausted from 113 to 30 to 15, you have an increase in supply pressure. After that, the last brick here, this is something Wyckoff talked about, and basically he said that it helps confirm exhaustion. This is what he would be waiting for. And you see that this up brick is very weak. It's a small up brick after, some degree of possible exhaustion, followed by supply, which is increasing in terms of distance more than the prior two waves, not the third wave, but more than the prior two waves, and has heavy volume. Why does it have heavy volume? And this is the tip off right here, where you have 20. Basically, this is called volume off the top. Right? This is when basically, this buy low, sell high. Well, this is selling high. Also known as volume off the top, but basically just selling high at the best prices to sell. And that is like it's game over. All right, that is what you want to see. You want to see like up here, typically volume off the top or effort reward, something like that. So in this situation, you have volume off the top, some follow through, weakness confirmed by the prior exhaustion that they're done. They cannot, demand is done. And then after that, this is your sign of weakness or your change of behavior, or as I like to call it, heavy selling, right? Or whatever you want to call it. It's basically helping confirm that they're selling. And look, the volume is good, but it's not extremely heavy. The indication here that there's a problem in terms of trying to go higher is the damage it does. So the ease of movement is to the downside, meaning not that much pressure. The pressure is there, but not that much pressure is able to produce 7 bricks. That's a lot. So what is that saying? It's saying it's easy to go down. Why is it easy to go down? There are no buyers here. There's no buyers here. If there were buyers here, it would take more effort to go down. So they're able to push demand down on not that much volume. Prior it required 30 volume, actually 3,000 volume. I just divided it to create 3 bricks. Now only 23 bricks is required. 23 volume is required to do 7 bricks. Why? Ease of movement is to the downside. That's why. So what are the key indications? You have volume off the top. You have exhaustion in the background. You have the total confirmation of exhaustion right here with this 11. Right here's the smallest amount of volume in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. And then you have your sign of weakness, which means the turn is complete. After that, you have some pullbacks and all of that, but they ain't gonna do nothing. And after that, you have the breakdown, and that breakdown has a breakout, and right up here is the test. This is a little worrisome when they have that heavy volume brick right here, but it's unable to do much damage and price goes lower. All right, that's all, folks. Take care. Bye.